Wow, I'm excited. Well, my arms might not be all the way up here, but I can tell you they're not down here anymore. And the reason is that the job market in Perth is changing. And I'd like to share this with you. Since 2008, I've gone in every morning and looked at how many jobs are posted on SEEK in Western Australia. And this one here is a 10-day moving average just to smoothen out the graph a little bit. But again, it spans from 2008 all the way up till 2018 till this morning. So if we went in and we looked for a job on SEEK just before the GFC, we would have had about 20,500 jobs to choose from. When the GFC hit, we went down to 7,500 in a span of just 6 months. Fortunately, the mining boom kicked in, and over the following 3 years, we had a fantastic run, and we ended up at the same level as pre-GFC. When the mining boom ended in 2012, we went down, and it continued for the following 5 years. And in 16, we were at the same level as at the bottom of the GFC. 2017, we saw a change, and that change has continued up in 2018. And if we look at the first week of May 2017 versus the first week of May 2018, we can see that the number of jobs, they're up by 22.8%. And that's really exciting. So let's look a little bit about how that last 12 months has panned out. If we went in and we looked at May 2017 versus May 16, we would see we were still being in negative territory. However, June, we saw an improvement, and that improvement has been accelerating all the rest of the 2017. And we did have a couple of soft months in February, March, and April 18, but May came back with a big roar of 22.8%. And I can tell you that if this was the share market and the share market was up by 22.8%, the investor there would have been drinking champagne from morning till the end of the day, just of excitement. Unfortunately, this is the job market and might not carry the same excitement. And nevertheless, if we go in and we look at, and I like to look at demand and supply, where the demand is the job as posted and supply is the number of people that actually use the jobs and have a look. And as we know that the number of jobs has gone up, but the view for all of WA has gone down by about 4%. So there is a widening gap between the demand and the supply. And if we go in and look at what categories, or categorize them a little bit, this comes from the back end of SEEK. And the way it's put together is that there are certain categories that are the easiest one to fill, and then they become easier, and then moderate and harder, and the hardest one. The one that, funny enough, they find that bookkeepers and small practice accounting is one of the easiest category to fill. I don't particularly agree with that. I do find that finding a bookkeeper is relatively easy. Finding a solid bookkeeper, well, that takes a little bit more digging and effort to do. So I don't find it particularly easy, but according to SEEK, they believe that that's one of the easiest area that they can fill. If we go in and we look at certain categories, one of the larger ones is admin. The number of jobs are up by a whooping 27%, but the number of views are only up by close to 8%. So again, we have a widening gap between the demand and the supply, number of ad posted and the number of ad views. If we go in and we look at accounting, as we looked at a little bit before, the number of ads are up 15%, but the number of views are down by 4%. So again, same situation, more demand than there is of supply. And this is one here is one of the more exciting ones, because this is sales, and number of ads are up by 19%. However, the number of views are down by 8%. So therefore, it looks to me that last year there were more salespeople available, but now many of them, or some of them, have found employment. And also the ones that were sitting in the job and looking to change because they were disgruntled, sales were not coming in the same way, or there were other reasons for their unsatisfaction. They now see that sales is coming in, and maybe we should see how that's panning out, and let's stay put. Let's stay where we are. And so therefore, the number of people that are looking for jobs have declined. The last graph I want to share with you is engineering. The number of ads are up by 60%. I wish it was the share market, I have to say that, but the number of ads were up 60%. And the number of people viewing and looking for job are only up by 6%. So therefore we have a significant gap. And that is the exciting part. And that's why my arms are up in the air, because it tells me that the employers are believing, or they believe that the good times are ahead, or the good times are here. And we believe also that the next 12 months, the next 2 years, the foreseeable future is going to be better. So we're going to invest and hire some more people. And that is a magnificent change from the past couple of years, or the past 5 years. So I would be happy to hear, or I'll be delighted to hear what you think. If you find it valuable, please give me a comment below, click on like. If there's a category you're interested in, just contact me and I'll be happy to share that one with you. So thank you for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.